Hey Capricorn, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your April. Can you believe that? I keep saying, can you believe that every time we start a month? April 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Capricorn, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right. So I've heard that astrologically, there's going to be massive changes. Right, I said this already for the March readings because ending the end of March into April. And massive changes doesn't mean like something is just going to fall from the sky and be like, oh, here's the change for you, Capricorn. It's a lot of it is like a feeling, a desire. Hey, Andy. Morning. A lot of it is a feeling or a desire that that something's changing or you want to do something, being more proactive. For some of you, it is like the energies of, I don't know, it's more probable that you'll make more money or that you'll reconcile or that something will fall apart. So, excuse me, that's what it means astrologically. So let's see what is coming up for you. You have the Fool card. Perfect. That's your overall energy. This is taking that leap of faith, starting something anew or starting something new. In the current position, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be doing well for yourself. You're taking care of your health or you're taking care of your finances. The Nine of Pentacles is also a card of being single, so maybe for some of you that's the case. Overall, the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is pretty secure within themselves, or at least, somewhat, a little bit better than they were before. The challenge is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, you're in a situation where it's like, okay, I'm doing well here, everything is progressing, but there is a challenge in regards to walking away either literally or emotionally. Oh, for sure. That is quite difficult, Andy. Especially when we look at a situation and we know that we can fix it and control it ourselves, but for some of you, you feel like you're single, but you can't walk away from something. Others of you are single, but the emotions are still there. So let's see what else. You have the Five of Cups in the foundation. Yeah, there is a bit of sadness here. For some, could be regret. I don't necessarily think that it's regret. If you're cross-watching, it could be. But if you're watching, like if you are the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or you have a bunch of Capricorn in your chart, if you don't know, by the way, just Google it. You just have to put in your birth date, your time of birth, and you get all of that information. It's free. You can use whatever site you feel more comfortable with. But it's good to know because sometimes like our rising sign will resonate a little bit more with what's actually happening right now. And our sun sign will resonate with what, kind of like what our soul is feeling, the impulses that we're having towards something to do, etc. Yeah. So in the past, Ace of Wands, some sort of new beginning, either great ideas, wanting to start something. For some of you, it's passion. Maybe a spark was ignited. We'll see. Oh, Sun and Venus. Okay, cool. Yeah, not everybody likes that. Eight of Pentacles on your mind. So either work is on your mind or Please excuse the language, or just shit that you have to do, basically, is what's on your mind. Maybe you have, I don't know, certain projects that you have to do. Maybe a hobby that you're working on. Maybe it's like getting extra money. For some of you, it's just doing things like running errands. Maybe it's things that you had to do that you've been putting off and really focusing on that. There is a very big focus for you on your stability, either your stability financially in regards to like just ordinary life, or stability within you. Like how do I explain it? Let's say this has nothing to do with a job or love, but just yourself. This is wanting or focusing on, how do I feel stable within me without feeling like all I do is work 9 to 5, or all I do is focus on just the mundane things. What am I doing for myself type of energy. So that's what you're focused on here. Your outcome is the King of Swords. Could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be. The King of Swords is just, he's a guy who sees things clearly, and he just base everything on facts, logic. He is not putting his emotions in anything. He's very intelligent. He could also be an asshole though, and aloof. So we'll see. Actually, let's take out 2 oracle cards just in case. So let's see what's here. And guys, since you're the first reading that I'm doing for April is the Forgiving Tarot's birthday. It'll be 6 years that the channel has been here, which is pretty awesome. And I am highly considering opening up personal readings. I'm just trying to get that situated. And we'll see what happens. Maybe even offer other types of readings and whatnot. So we'll see. I know, Annie. Andy, I know. It's crazy. It's so crazy how time flies. And it's crazy to see like people who've subscribed and have been here for a while. It's pretty awesome. Specifically for you, Andy, if this is resonating, this King of Swords can also represent like a lawyer or a judge, in case that has to do with your reading. But I mean, with your with your situation. So we'll see what else is going on. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, imperfect. Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Okay, so some sort of information is coming through with this King of Swords. Like I said, could be facts, could be seeing things clearly. I'm so glad you do. We'll see. Let's see what else comes out. All right. Why is this Fool card here? Why is the Fool here? The Moon. Okay. Pisces energy. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, 3 of Swords. Oh. Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo. Wait, I don't understand. So is it that you're jumping into something that you didn't see clearly? Or that maybe there was a bit of fear? The Moon card is all about not seeing things very clearly. Sometimes it's illusions, fears. And then the King of Pentacles, which is your energy, it could be specifically for a male Capricorn, because I am seeing 2 kings here so far. And the Three of Swords, heartache. For some of you, you've feared commitment, but your overall energy is jumping into something here. This is interesting. Why is the Three of Swords here? The Two of Swords. For some of you, this is specifically in regards to love, because with the Three of Swords and this Two of Swords, this is almost kind of like not really wanting to focus on some sort of pain or something like this. Maybe you've jumped into something without processing feelings. I'm not sure about this. For some of you, you're kind of like pushing other things away and just jumping into whatever. The Ten of Cups just flipped over. So some sort of happily ever after or harmony between you and another person. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? The Devil, which it's a Capricorn reading, so I'm going to go ahead and assume for right now that that's your energy. The World and the Seven of Wands. So you closed off some sort of cycle. It could have to do with closure. A new beginning with a new you emerging, but closing something off regardless. Seven of Wands is standing your ground. So not putting up with some sort of BS. This is putting up boundaries. For some of you, this is pushing something away. And you feel good about this. You feel good. Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. There might be a little bit of confusion. How do I feel? And blah, blah, blah. It could also be that there's other options for you. But either way, I feel like something here is telling you you're making the right decision. Like you feel it. Why is the Eight of Cups here, though? I think I just saw a glimpse of the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Three of Cups, the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's the Seven of Cups again, Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. There is, I think there's maybe a wondering if this could get to a better place where you're not feeling dissatisfied and wondering, you know, what is, what was, etc. Lots of kings showing up in the reading, which is very interesting to me. There's something here that you're still unable to let go emotionally. I almost feel like the saying, hope dies last. Why is the Five of Cups here? For some of you, you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your chart. Because a lot of cups are coming out. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Could just be that this is something just more on the emotion side. For some of you, dealing with an Aries, Sag, Leo, because I saw the Queen of Wands. All right, so for the Five of Cups, you have Taurus energy with the Hierophant. You have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands at the bottom. I think this is a situation that has caused some sort of suffering. Now, it might have been an ending, but moving slowly and like with a plan with this Knight of Pentacles. But there is some sort of sadness, regret, a sense of loss, grief, etc. Hierophant can also represent contracts, by the way. Scorpio rising, okay. Why is the Ace of Wands here? I want to say something seemed like a good idea. 4 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. There's a 10 of Pentacles. And the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so 4 of Wands, home, sense of security and stability. Could have to do with a marriage for some. A foundation. The 4 of Wands can also represent a homecoming. So I feel like this is something that you've been waiting on. Now, with the 5 of Pentacles, there might have been issues with finances. Could have been feeling left out in the cold. There could have been health issues with someone in the home. 5 of Pentacles is also a card of just not having enough time and energy. There is a struggle there. But then it's following the 10 of Pentacles, which is family, long-term wealth, loyalty, whatever. It seemed like something was working out in the past, or you felt that it was going to work out. For some of you in the past, this is the feeling that you had that this is what's coming to you. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? The Knight of Wands, the Emperor, Aries, the 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups. You know I hate the 5 of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is normally somebody who's coming in all enthusiastic. For some, it's an individual who might be in and out type of player. Well, somebody who takes action. And then following that is the Emperor, which is a leader, somebody who takes control. He's an authority figure, also masculine energy. But then the 5 of Swords, which is mind games, sabotaging or self-sabotage. It is also a card of feeling defeated because somebody doesn't have someone else's best interest. So I feel like you think that if you put in this extra work or this effort or working together with somebody, whatever it is, all the effort that you're putting in, that is it all in vain? Is it going to go the way you would want it to go? Are they playing mind games? Are they screwing me over? Is kind of what it looks like here. Ace of Cups. Could be new love, a new phase in love. Maybe somebody wanted a reconciliation, or maybe you're thinking, if we reconcile, if that happens, this is what's probably going to happen. There's a situation here you don't trust. Point blank, period. All right, let's take a look at this King of Swords. Nine of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and the Death card, Scorpio. 6 of Swords. I think you start to see something very clearly, or you get some sort of information that makes things clear, maybe a truth or something. Feeling exhausted and tired, holding back, and ending. Queen of Wands, the Hermit, the 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. What is this? Are you left waiting? Damn it, I have to charge my phone. Pentacles. You know, that does kind of make sense, Andy, the Aquarius person you're talking about. Now that I'm like looking at the outcome cards. I almost feel like this ending there is a bit of an up and down, because there's like, I tried to hold on to this. I tried to make this work. But I don't know about this Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this is some sort of difficult decision. Yeah, because I feel like there's feelings of the past that keep kind of interfering. Not that it's being done, but just like feeling it within, with the High Priestess here. Leaving things in the past, feeling happier, manifesting. Okay, for some of you, there's going to be something new, a new offer, a new beginning, a new person. This is what I'm getting as of right now. Let me take out the Hidden Truth Oracle cards. So for pile A, I wish I could share my good news with you. I hate when this card comes out, because I'm like, what is that? What does that mean? And it's been coming out a lot. I'm afraid to contact you. I knew exactly what I was doing. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, you know, I knew exactly what I was doing. I don't know. Maybe this is you. Maybe you have some sort of plan in dealing with whatever this is. All right, for pile B, you were the best thing in my life. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I hid who I really am from you, and the timing just wasn't right for us. I feel like there is kind of this back and forth of, should I stay or should I go, emotionally or mentally? For some of you, physically, like already gone. Others of you, it's mentally already gone, but your heart is still in it. And then there's just this hope that something is going to work. But also feeling like you're going to get screwed over. For some of you, you have other options and you're unsure of what to choose. Sorry, I'm just revisiting the cards here. I feel like something just changes. Something just changes. Like some sort of truth is spoken. Yeah, all of a sudden it's spoken. Here's the Tower card. I'm looking at a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. That's funny. Okay, so the Two of Swords and then the Star card. Eight of Wands. For some of you, you end up finding something new. Like I said, I just said it again, and I'm like thinking to myself, you already said that, Deborah. And it doesn't, to be honest, I don't even feel like, I want to say it doesn't faze you, but I don't want to completely disregard that you have no emotions towards it. But then again, King of Swords kind of does. Because something just feels so much better with this Star card. The Wheel of Fortune, there's the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. This could happen while you're just taking a break, while you're just trying to relax and not focus on anything. Look, Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups, Page of Swords. Something changes, and it seems like with the Wheel of Fortune, this is good luck. Things are changing. There's a new offer, new emotions towards something. Could it be a reconciliation? Could be. Could be. Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords. Okay, for some of you, it could be. Somebody is like charging in. Or somebody wants to tell you how they feel. There's a lot of kind of like just looking and eyeing. They feel stuck. They don't know what to say. Temperance, 10 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Lovers at the bottom. So something that you've been waiting for or manifesting. For some of you, it's after all of the hard work that you were doing or some sort of struggle, there is something new. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. Now, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, you have all the aces. Anyway, all right, Caps. Hopefully this resonated. If it didn't, obviously check out your other signs. And if it wasn't very clear, I always feel so like, I don't know if the word is upset when I do a reading and I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's very clear. But I can't really do anything about it if that's all I'm reading, and then it just becomes repetitive. So with that being said, though, that's why I do the Oracle card readings, because I do believe that that offers a sense of clarity, maybe even some can take it as advice. So, I don't have my watch. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? I gotta leave soon. So, I'm going to do the Oracle card reading. Makes sense, as always. Thanks, Andy. So I'm going to do the Oracle card reading. Be sure to check that out. Obviously, it's not going to be as long as this, but it's in the short sections. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to do it right after ending this live stream. So, Capricorn, my babes, if you resonated with the reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.